Subscribe now.
You think you are won? I know. I have won. You have not won. For the one who can win me has not been conceived. For electing to buy my case and make it yours, you have dug your grave. And I tell you before these grasses and leaves that bear me witness, I shall be merciless when I bury in the land of termites. That the ant can't sting is because the scorpion is yet to arrive. Your dream is to turn MAURICE into a kingdom where you shall rule as the woman king. And you decided to stand on my way. What makes you think that you have what it takes to stop a woman like me? A widow. A widow like you should say. My dream is to become wife to the noble king of that land. And when that happens, I shall assist him with everything he needs to put evil people like you in check. So go ahead, unleash every terror you have, for I am ready for you.
This is MAURICE, a kingdom popularly known for her Ebulu festival. Though women participate through dancing and merrymaking, Ebulu is the festival of men. It is a festival that defines who is the man and who is not. The festival entails that an able-bodied man carries the sacred ogidi from one end of a decorated street to the other end, dancing. Whoever succeeds in parading the sacred ogidi stands a chance to become the king. In MAURICE, any man who has not lifted and paraded the sacred ogidi can never emerge as king.
Subscribe now.
You're beautiful.
Thank you.
My princess. Anyanwụ ụtụtụ. Gịnị na-ebe ije ọlụ? Ọlaedo, my jewel of inestimable value.
I humbly bow before the great Ezeogidi, the 17th of MAURICE. I will always be proud of you, Father. You look exceptionally handsome today. Are you attending a festival?
Oh, today we will be completing the final funeral rites for the great Ichie. The elders have already gone to Ose Forest to bury his okuku, and I'll be joining them to his obi later for the final burial rites.
A good man. A man of his words. A straightforward man. Ichie Igwalo. Indeed, NWABAJU has lost a great man, Father.
True.
May his spirits be accepted by our ancestors.
May
his soul rest in peace.
I have never seen the Nowo behave in such a manner before. Is there something wrong?
I am not in a position to answer that. We are here, and whatever it is that made him to panic like that will definitely be known before the sun sets.
The king is surely the best father any maiden can pray for.
I love my father very much because he is a good man. But what prompted the compliment?
How many fathers will make out time every morning to come see the face of their daughter before leaving the house? Despite the fact he is the king, he does what many men will not even do. I admire your father so much.
Sincerely, my princess, I share the same sentiments. Your father is deeply humbled, and that's why the gods will continue to bless him for us.
What can I say if not easy? And I pray for both of you that the good God of NWABAJU will grant you to your heart desires.
Now, Ono, in words that I can understand, tell me exactly what happened. And I beg you in the name of the gods, don't be shocked like this again.
Your Majesty, something terrible happened today in the forest. What? Blood? What do you mean blood? Hey! Hey! Let us go. Dig here. What is it?
Another blood.
Blood? Blood again.
Hey! Hey! Hey!
We made several efforts to dig other places, but we got the same result. Blood beneath the land of Ozokwor forest.
So, what finally happened today, Okuko?
That is the confusing thing, Your Majesty. For the very first time in the history of MAURICE, the Okuko of a man already consecrated for final burial was not buried.
Your Majesty, I see confusion. I see danger. And I see death. Ichekulogaba, what has come over you? Have you now become a seer that you're seeing all these negative things you are reporting?
Your Majesty, one must not have to become a seer to see what is glaring.
What is glaring?
Yes. The sudden death of our former king left us with questions unanswered. For up till now, the gods are silent on what actually happened, why he died. As if that is not enough. The chief priest, based on what happened this morning, has said something that has left us more confused.
That is exactly the point. Your Majesty, with all due respect, how do we explain it? That the Ozokwor forest that we all know right from time has suddenly become the personal property of a woman. I don't understand.
You just imagine that. But seriously, I see a link.
A link?
Yes. I see a link with the Ebuluje festival. That festival, as we all know, warrants that a man of this kingdom, able-bodied man of this kingdom, carries the sacred ogidi from one end of the street to the other end.
You are right.
And it is on record that for so many years, nobody succeeded in carrying this ogidi. For those that attempted to carry it, they were killed by the same ogidi. But this our current king here succeeded.
What argument are you trying to present here, Iche Kulugaba? What argument?
Ishebomboji, had it been you allowed me to land, you would have known where I was coming from, and possibly you would have known where I was going. But you couldn't wait. Our king here succeeded where others failed. There are some key questions we should be asking ourselves. Was there a compromise? Was there a commitment somewhere? Was there an agreement? Was there a price?
Wait a minute. Iche Kulugaba, I want to understand what you are trying to say. Are you trying to accuse our king or something? Are you?
What is your problem? No, why are you attacking me this morning? I am a man that sits in council, and I have the right to say whatever I want to say, how I want to say it. Why are you cutting me?
I am so surprised and shocked at some of our actions. We are facing a dilemma right now. A man's okuku that signals the final passage of his soul into the clan of our ancestors has not been buried. For we have blood gushing out from the ground in the forest where he ought to be buried.
And yet the chief priest said what he just said now that has left us confused. Should we not be arguing like men that suckled on their mother's breast?
Oh, we should.
What is this? Listen, Elder Sekason, I may not be 100% right, but I am not totally wrong. I am not.
Onyeze,
You are the head of this body. And by the gods, you are the one who should be guiding us. Based on what is happening now, Bunyeze, is there something you know that you are certain we don't know and that we should know?
That is a good question. Very good question.
The Ezemo is right.
What? Ezemo is right? Your Highness, you just said something.
I said the Ezemo is right. Wait here. Both of you wait for me here.
Where's the king always going like this? I mean, every Eke market day, he will bring us to the same place and ask us to wait on this same spot.
I've been fighting the urge to unearth this mystery. But today, I am done. I want to follow the king.
Hey, come here. Now you remember this. Remember your oath of loyalty and secrecy to the king. If Igwe Ogadike of MAURICE has asked us to wait here, then we shall wait. And don't forget that disobedience attracts death. Death without burial.
Sorry I'm late. I couldn't risk people asking questions. I know that your place on Ungen is far.
I was beginning to think you would not come.
And miss this? No way, never. Come on.
Let's go inside.
Ogidi the 17th. Congratulations on your coronation. Remember this. Happy is the man with no sickness. Rich is the man with no debts.
I agree with you. That was why I gave you the whole of Oze Forest.
My king, you and I know that it is not the Oze Forest I desire most. If there is anything I desire more than anything, more than all the lands and forests, even the entire MAURICE kingdom, it is to be your wife. Make me your wife, and I promise you won't regret it.
I'm sorry, but that will not be possible.
My king, do not compare me to the woman of Onungene.
How did you know?
I am Ebubugo of Akama. Did you really think you can hide that from me?
Do you think I approached your daughter when you were about to lift the sacred Ogidi? I've always dreamt of being your wife. I have always dreamt of becoming the queen of MAURICE. Take back the Oze Forest, my king, and give me that which I truly desire.
I'm sorry, but I cannot. Why are you asking for the impossible?
Igwogidi. A small debt makes a man your debtor. A large one makes a man your enemy. Would you claim not to know what this means?
That is the truth. I don't know what you mean. You and I already agreed that you should have the whole of Oze Forest. And in my honor, I gave it to you. What is this debt you're talking about? Why are you walking out on me without giving me the answers that I seek?
Father, this is not the end of the world. This could actually be good for our kingdom. Imagine a woman as powerful as Ebubugo of Akama becoming queen in MAURICE. Father, this will not only put you one step ahead of your enemy, but you will equally have a goddess as a wife.
Do you know the woman you are asking me to make my wife? She is evil. And they refer to her as a masquerade in Akama.
She is equally beautiful, Father. Well, let's say she's a beautiful masquerade then. Father, please sit down. Father, please sit. Great Father Ezeogidi the 17th, you are a great man and you need a great woman like her. That woman is a woman with a charming aura, an intimidating physique, and an alluring presence, Father. Remember, she is reason that you are king.
But I already gave her all she asked for.
And that which you gave her can become a problem for this kingdom tomorrow. We could have reasons for the past visiting us. Father, if you make her your wife, she will let go of that forest. And whatever she becomes will be an internal issue, which of course will not be too difficult to solve. Father, she will make a good wife.
Not for me. Maybe for another man.
Am I not vindicated? Can you open your mouth one more time and talk back at me? Can you?
Does it mean you cannot keep your mouth shut for a minute, Iche Kulugaba? What we are facing here is crisis. A man's Okuku is still lying with us after consecration. You should be thinking of the way forward and not trying to blame anyone.
I wonder.
It's okay. Your Majesty, I am so sure you heard what KUYEMBEH have just said. Considering the dreadful story you just told us, and the dilemma we are facing as a people, I want to ask you now, what do we do?
Ebubugo adadi omimi Ọkwa n'ogige egwu na-akpọ Adam Ọkwa n'ogige egwu na-akpọ Ife ga-emenụ mmadụ Eziokwu ịma na-achị ya ma n'isi ya Ọ bụrụ na-achị onye dị n'izu Ife adị akwakọ ime mmadụ Onye aka ya dị ọcha Onye aka ya
There is a limit to what a woman can take in the name of love, Igwogidi. The moment you gave the Oze forest to me, you relinquished every right to that land. Therefore, go home and tell your people that you can no longer bury any more Okuku on that land.
How can a woman be so greedy? What in the name of the gods are you going to be doing with the whole of Oze forest?
An agreement is an agreement. And when it comes to keeping agreements, I consider it sacrosanct. Disrespect me again, and I will show you that a king can be made and unmade.
Are you threatening me now?
I am not threatening you, my king. It is you that threatens me, and I do not like that. Looks to me like you have forgotten how it all started. Have you forgotten how you became king? Perhaps I should refresh your memory. You look like you have time.
Igwe, greetings, elders in council.
Greetings.
Igwe, there is a man outside. He said he would like to speak to you and the elders.
Let him in.
Yes, my king.
Igwe, may you live long. Men in council, I greet you.
We welcome you, Kadike.
Yes, what do you have to tell us? We are listening.
Thank you, Igwe. May you live long. May your ancestors bless you with great wisdom. My name is Ukadike, the son of Echidime Onwudiwe of Umobogidi. I came to declare my intention
to carry the sacred Ogidi for the Ebuluji Ebuluna festival.
Are you out of your mind?
Ukadike, the sound of bitter cola when grounded by the teeth is different from its taste. I want to ask you, do you realize the implications of what you are saying?
No, you can't be serious.
Ukadike, is it that you have decided not to learn from the mistakes of others?
I wonder.
Does it mean men of this kingdom have decided to keep making the same mistakes over and over again until it spells doom for you?
Ukadike, my son, I am happy with you. I am very, very happy to see that there are still able and brave men like you in Umabogidi. This is great. Come forward and kneel down here. Kneel down before me. I bless you today. May the gods of our land, the gods of Umabogidi, go with you, assist you, enable you to be able to carry out this great task. It shall be well with you. Go. It shall be well with you.
Igwe, may you live long.
I don't understand, Your Majesty. Does that mean you are in support of this madness? Ogidi has been killing people in this land, and you know it. Of course. The life of Ukadike is too precious to be wasted. As men in council, it is our responsibility to save and protect lives, not the other way around.
Now listen. The ways of the gods are not the ways of men.
But Your Majesty...
Enough!
Your Majesty...
Enough!
Your Majesty...
I said enough!
Iruka, are you out of your mind? How can you possibly be excited about this?
I know my name is Odinaka Chuku, but let me tell you the truth. This one is not in the hand of God. Oh. You had better wake up from that dream before it consumes you.
Why are you all acting like people who do not believe in self-determination?
Why? Iruka, there is nothing like self-determination here. You better stop your father before it becomes too late.
I am going to make this clear to all of you once and for all. My name is now Princess. Princess Iruka. Not Iruka.
Iruka. Iruka. Iruka! Iruka, a word is enough for the wise. Just a word.
Gods of our land, what does he want from me?
Iruka, that's a fine young man seeking your hand in marriage. What is wrong with you?
Greetings, beautiful maidens of our land.
Greetings.
Iruka, please, may I have a word with you?
Look, whatever it is that you have to say, if it is important to you, I suggest you say it here and now because I am going nowhere with you.
Please, excuse me.
Where are you going?
Come on, meet him. Meet him and talk to him. Talk with him.
Where are you people going to? Ah, that's it?
My love. My love, what do you want me to do? How do I make you understand that I want you in my life forever? Ifunayam. Pikono. Please make me the happiest man on earth. Please, be my wife. Eh?
Do not kneel before me. I am not a god. Maybe when I become the princess of Umobaogidi, then you can bow before me. Secondly, I am not your love. Onwuka, marriage is not by force! Ha!
Mama, look. Iruka has gone mad. Mechono, how did it happen? Look, Mama, I met Lota at the market today. She told me that Mazu Kadike has decided to carry the sacred Ogidi of Umobo Ogidi. Yes. You cannot be serious. You cannot be serious. Mama, I'm serious. I'm dead serious. Look, Mama, the man wants the king and the elders in council to organize Ebuluje Ebununa festival for him. And Iruka, who knows the danger involved, is blindly and strangely supporting her father.
Ewo! Naruzamaka must hear this. Finish up the cooking for me, I'll be back. Where is your brother?
Subscribe now.
I'm trying hard to understand why you are looking at me as a stranger you've never met before.
Father, I am not looking at you as a stranger. Rather, I am admiring you for the great man that you are. I humbly bow myself before you, my king.
Oh, come on, Iruka. I'm not even king yet and you're already referring to me as king.
You know, a few weeks ago, I had a dream. In that dream, Ezeogidi the 16th died. Just a few days ago, I had another dream where you were made king. So you see, when you told me about your intentions to parade the sacred Ogidi at the Ebuluje Ebuluna festival, I knew it was nothing but the will of the gods.
Iruka, you are bringing a lot of interpretations into this.
Father, with the conviction in my spirit, I know that the king will die and a new king will emerge. You are that new king.
What? Are you sure of what you are saying? Nora, I am very sure of what I'm saying. No. Okadike is too good to be lost. No. Oh, exactly why I came to you as the leader of the women of Umobogide. Okadike is a man we know that loves to help the women. And men like him are very scarce. This same Ogidi has killed all the precious ambitious men that attempted to lift it. Nora, if we allow Okadike to explore his exuberance, I am scared we might end up losing him. Nora, and you know what that means. Losing Okadike means that the women of Umobogidi have lost their voice. I know exactly what you are saying. We have to handle this. Yes. We have to handle this before we end up mourning another noble man of this land. Oh. Nora, we have to.
Dear Adam. None. You're welcome. What brings you to my house this early morning? Please, sit. Let me bring cola for you.
No, my son. Don't bother yourself. Why are you in a hurry to get home quick and prepare breakfast for our family?
So, to what do I owe this visit?
My son, you remember how you helped my husband to recover his piece of land?
Your Majesty, I am pleading for just few more days to enable me pay him back the money.
Your Majesty, the period I gave him to pay back the money has already expired. So I have to keep the land.
Greetings, Your Highness. Men in council, I greet you. Here's your money. Take. Take all of it.
Uncle. How did you?
Uncle, don't bother yourself. What matters is that he has his money and you have your land. That's all.
Thank you, Kadike.
Now he has given you our money, right?
Yes.
Good. So now you are going to relinquish that very land to Uzodema immediately.
Of course.
Yes.
Your Majesty, I planted some things on the land.
How can you plant on the land that does not belong to you?
Is that your business? Eh? Did I borrow you money?
It is not my business if you plant anything on the land or not. You are a wicked person. Me? You lack human sympathy. Me? And you are to be paid back in your own coin.
It's okay.
It's alright.
It's okay.
You have your money. So whatever is it you planted on the land no longer belongs to you.
It's mine. I'm the one that planted it.
Uncle,
you have something to say?
That is not the way to go. Let us tow the path of peace. He has already planted something. Allow him have the harvest of what he has planted. Yes. The next year, the land will revert to us.
Okay, Dige. Do you know what this man did to me? He's such a wicked person that does not deserve to be pitied.
Uzodema,
Your Majesty,
please, I would like you to listen. You heard very well what your able brother's son, Okadike, said.
Yes, Your Majesty.
That he would like us to tow the path of peace.
Yes.
Please, I would like you to eschew every pain, every bitterness that you have against him. Let us just allow him harvest whatever he has on the land. That land will be reverted to you by next year. I promise you. Yes.
After all, it is he.
Your Majesty, as you please.
Thank you very much.
And again, listen, Uzodema. It is he that fetched an ant-infested firewood that invited the lizards for a feast.
Oh no, what up good in now to her? I want you to walk in one.
I thought I don't marry.
Oh, you are very, very good.
Your Majesty. As you please, Your Majesty.
Men like you are very scarce. You are indeed sent by the gods. And that is why we decided to come here when we heard that you have the intention of carrying the sacred Ogidi. Please, my son, Umoba Ogidi cannot afford to lose a nobleman like you. The people of Umoba Ogidi already see you as a hero. I also see you as a hero. Have you forgotten how you saved my life?
Somebody help me out! Help me out! Help! Help!
What is it?
My leg, snake!
Just hang on.
You saved my life. Please, have a rethink. This journey you are about to embark on is one of no return.
I humble myself in greetings, Nai.
Masinachi, how are you?
I'm fine.
What brings you to my house this early morning? I hope all is well.
Yes, Nai. My father sent me. He said I should tell you to please come immediately.
Hope everything is all right.
He said it's an urgent meeting with select men in council.
Very well then. Tell him I will be with him as soon as I can.
Okay, Nai.
All right. Well, I've heard both of you. But I want you to bear one thing in mind. That all our lives are in the hands of Chukwu Okike Abiyama. And only him knows what to do with our lives. Only him can decide. Once again, I will give a thought to what you have said.
We're holding on to that as a promise. Please think about it. We take our leave. I greet you, the man with the heart of the gods.
I'm hearing this for the first time. The man with the heart of the gods. Is everything all right?
Everything was all right. Before one of the living legends of MAURICE decided to gamble with his life. I know you may not remember me, but my name is Ifeoma, the woman you helped locate her missing child. Please, do have a rethink. We love you and wouldn't want to lose you. Please, Nai.
This is going to be a very long day. I received a message inviting me to this meeting with select men in council. That is why I'm here. I would plead with you to please go straight to the point, because as you all know, I am a very busy man.
We called you here today regarding your interest to carry the Ogidi for the festival. A man of your caliber does not need to do extraordinary things before he's regarded as a hero. Ogadike, you are already more than a hero. You are a living legend. We respect you a lot.
Well, I'm glad that you acknowledge the fact that carrying the sacred Ogidi is indeed an exceptional thing to do.
Ukadike, it is only the stubborn fly that follows the corpse into the grave. Insisting on carrying the sacred Ogidi will only destroy you. Many men have died because they volunteered to parade the street of Ogidi with the sacred mask. Why do you want to include your name on that list?
That is the problem. I wonder. Listen, Okadike. We called you here because we want you to wake up from this dream of yours before it becomes a journey to the land of our ancestors. Remember your beautiful daughter, who still looks up to you for protection. She needs you alive. A man like you that has a family to protect should not expose himself to unnecessary risk. That is the point. Exactly. And we want you to ponder on those words.
As you know, my status will soon change. I, Iruka, will become the princess of a thriving kingdom. I came to buy beads from you because I was told that you sell the best.
This is what I have. They are royal beads.
Royal beads. But I will need something made specially for me. Something that will make me look very beautiful and elegant. Something that is not common among the maidens of MAURICE.
Maybe you will come back in next 4 days I'll get them today.
I don't mind. I don't mind. I'll come back. That's fine.
If my daughter is the reason I am getting all this discouragement, I plead with us to bless me for this mission. Because my daughter cannot wait to be addressed as the princess of Umobogidi.
Ukadike, in as much as we all agree that your daughter Iruka has grown into a woman, don't forget that she is still a child. Don't be deceived by her ecstasy. You are her father and you have a duty to guide her on the right path to take in life.
Well then, I will have you all know that nothing will stop me from carrying the sacred Ogidi for the festival, except the thunderstorm does not come. Because once that thunderstorm comes, I will have no option but to follow my heart. That is what I will do.
We all honor heroes for different reasons. Sometimes for their bravery and sometimes for their goodness. But mostly, we honor heroes because at one point, we all dreamt of being rescued.
Iruka, why have you refused to listen to good reason? Quit being stubborn now and stop your father before you regret it. I'm talking to you and you're ignoring me.
Masinachi, I am not ignoring you. I am just sick and tired of the same thing being drummed into my ears as though I have gone deaf. You have already made your point and I've heard you.
What has come over you, Iruka? What has come over you? Why are you reluctant to listen to anyone? What is it?
Masinaji, would you mind me going back to what I was doing? Because I was busy.
Are you asking me to leave your house? Are you?
You may leave when you decide.
Mothers of Umobogidi, we are mere mortals. We have no power to alter nature in any way.
Great one. That is why we brought this sacrifice to appease the girls, so that they will understand how much we need them to hold back the thunderstorm this year. We did not want it. And we are ready to do anything. I mean anything to prevent it.
Mothers of Umobogidi, sacrifice or no sacrifice, if Chika Ike, the all-knowing God, decides to send us a thunderstorm this year, there's nothing we can do to stop him. Go home and continue to trust in Chika Ike, for we are nothing but tools in the hands of the Creator.
Zomaka, the great women leader. I humble myself to you in greeting. Please sit down, let me go get my father.
No, not at all. Don't bother waking up your father. It is you that I've come to see.
It is me that you have come to see.
Yes, my daughter.
I hope all is well.
All is well, but not entirely well.
Please sit down.
Oh. My daughter, do you know the reason everyone is against your father's intention to carry the sacred Ogidi?
Nora, to tell you the truth, I have been at a loss.
Have you ever asked yourself why he doesn't have competitors?
I guess because he is the bravest of them all.
You might be right. But that is for a reason. My daughter, I know you will not remember all this. Because it happened a long time ago when you were still a baby. It all started 21 years ago during the period of Ebuluje Ebuluna festival. A noble man of this kingdom, just like your father, decided to carry the sacred Ogidi. We all supported him, knowing he was fit to succeed the king. We all waited for him on that day to emerge with the sacred Ogidi from the abode of the masquerade. He never did. He was struck dead by the sacred Ogidi. Up till today, the gods have been silent.
Gods of our land. He died just like that?
Yes, my daughter. And when we decided to put that behind us, 7 years after, it happened again. This time, to the king's younger brother. He actually emerged with the sacred Ogidi from the abode of the masquerade. He was electrocuted by the same sacred Ogidi, right in front of the people of Umuobogidi kingdom. And just like before, no diviner, within or outside the kingdom, could tell us what happened or give us a solution to all this. All we kept hearing was that the gods are silent.
Nora, when did all these things happen? Where did it happen? Why did anyone not tell me about this all the while?
Yes, my daughter. I was an eyewitness. You never heard about this because the people of Umuobogidi decided to put all these events behind them. Your father, Mazi Bukadike, is a good man. A hero. A living legend. And we want him alive.
Woman of our land, are you all right?
I started feeling a little bit feverish this morning. When I decided to make some soup for myself, when I remembered I sent my daughter to see my mother in the village, I had no choice but to get the water myself to prepare this soup.
Oh, it's all right now. There are certain things that must not happen in this island. This is one of them.
Hey.
It's okay. You can go home, mother.
Thank you so much.
I will ensure there is enough water for you to cook in your house before midday.
Oh, thank you so much. May the gods of our land bless you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. May the gods of our land bless you, my son. My son, are you not tired? My son, you said you will arrange for those that will do it. But you have been doing it since. You have made 5 trips already, ever since I started making this meal. All for my sake. My son, I have enough water already.
Mama, it's nothing. All the young men I had in mind disappointed me when I told them that no one would pay for their services. So I decided to do it myself. It's not a problem.
Hey, my son. Rechael Ekeh. Obinigwe. May he bless you abundantly.
See.
Thank you so much, my son.
See.
Thank you so much.
Mama, let me go and get some more.
All through my illness, before my daughter came back, it was your father that took good care of me. Like I said, your father, Mazi Ukadike, is a good man. They all could not help me because they knew they will not make money out of it. Let them volunteer to carry the sacred Ogidi and die, not your father.
Nora, thank you. Thank you very much. There comes the best father in the whole world. You're welcome, Father.
Thank you.
I know you must be very tired, so let me go get you a cup of water to drink.
Why should I be tired? I just left here a few minutes ago to check my trap.
Oh yes, and that must have been a very tedious task for you, Father. Sit down. I prepared your favorite meal. Please sit. Let me get you something.
Iroka.
Father?
Enough of this strange behavior. What do you want? I know it's money as usual, but please tell me what I can afford and it will be all yours. So the enemies of progress have finally gotten to you, my daughter. You of all people who is supposed to stand beside me till the end. How have you allowed them brainwash you like this?
Father, I was not brainwashed. I just don't want to lose you.
Well, listen to me and listen clearly. There is nothing that will stop me except the absence of a thunderstorm. Aside that, not even you, my daughter, will stop me.
God the Creator, what must I do to stop him? Ozokwor. Of course, Ozokwor.
Worry not, my child. Your life is about to take a different dimension.
Who are you and what do you mean?
Very soon, your father will make a pronouncement that will shatter the foundations of Umobogidi. I am Ozokwor, the seer of our Boyfite. I was moved in my spirit to come to you. A woman will suddenly dare the masquerade of Umobogidi. And when that happens, Okemwo may be unleashed to recover what she stole. When your father makes that declaration, the masquerade will be set against the woman. You will remember me and most likely pay me a visit.
Ozokwor, you were right. He has made the pronouncement. And I remember you. And Umobogidi is shaking. I'm excited I remembered you.
In the ancient kingdom of Umobogidi, the Ebulu festival holds every 7 years, specifically for 4 days. After the first rain of the 7th year that comes with a thunderstorm. If it fails to rain throughout the year, then there will be no festival. The Ebulu festival is attached to the thunderstorm for reasons I can't even explain.
Really? Even you? Even you, the almighty Ozokwor of Aboifite? You cannot answer to that?
It is a question left for the gods to answer. It has happened before. 21 years passed without the festival because there was no thunderstorm.
Is that possible? I mean, how is it even possible? Okay, ask the gods to hold it this time for 50 years. I am willing to sacrifice anything. Anything.
I wish it were possible, my daughter. But what you ask is beyond human capacity.
What is it with this sacred Ogidi? Must it be part of the festival?
Yes. The festival demands that an able-bodied man carries the sacred Ogidi from one end of a street to the other, accompanied by a very loud music. At that moment, people see him as a god, because those who touch him feel very blessed. The street is decorated in such a way that his legs are not allowed to touch the ground.
And what does all this have to do with succeeding the king?
In Umobogidi, when kings are elected, it is only those who at one point or the other in their lives carried the sacred Ogidi that are considered.
And if the king has an heir?
Then the heir must carry the sacred Ogidi to be fully qualified. Listen, my daughter. The sacred Ogidi is a summation of all ancient powers. It is the image of our original ancestor. I tell you, no one has an edge over it. Therefore, no seer can claim to have the ability to see anything concerning it. If indeed you want to stop your father from parading the sacred Ogidi, then you must do it physically, because no seer can be of help to you.
My name is Ebubugo of Akama. I am certain
you have heard about me.
The great woman of Akama. The one whose elegance makes nonsense of the beauty of the mermaid. I know a lot about you. To what do I owe this visit?
If he touches the sacred Ogidi, your father, Mazi Okadike, will die. Just like the others.
Gods of our land. What do I do? I don't want my father to die. Please help me.
He will succeed on one condition.
What is the condition? Tell me. Is it a sacrifice? I will gladly give anything. I do not want my father to die.
An evil widow in NWABAJU is responsible for the death of the men that attempted to lift the sacred Ogidi in the past. She is the reason NWABAJU lost a noble man 21 years ago and another 14 years ago. She extinguishes the light in them using the darkness in her. Unfortunately, your father is no exception.
I don't know what you're talking about.
She lures them with her womanhood. When they taste it, they are defiled. Your father have tasted her womanhood.
Who is this widow?
Go home. Bring your father to my fort. There, I shall tell you what to do.
If you're